Hey, this is the Magic Rubiks Juggler, and this is part 2 of our series on how to solve the 4x4x4 Rubik's Cube. So by now you should have all the centers done. And green should be opposite blue, orange should be opposite red, white should be opposite yellow. If you have most cubes are like that. If you don't, just know your color scheme. Now the second step in solving it is to pair your edges and then solve it like a 3x3, because we've made a center basically like on a 3x3, and now we have to pair the edges, and then we'll solve it exactly like 3x3 except for parity, which I'll cover. So first thing you want to do, you notice, is that there are 2 edges per side, so you have to find 2 of the same edges. So I'm looking, here's a white and orange, and here's a white and orange. So I'm going to twist the white and orange from this down. Now they're in the middle 2 layers, but they're not on the same and they're opposite colors. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for. When you have it like that, you do this algorithm. So I like to twist the bottom, or I like to twist the bottom one to the top one. I've always done that. So this is the algorithm when you're twisting the bottom to the top. If you do it the other way, it's just reversed. So it is big D, little d prime. That pairs up the edges. L prime, up inverted. Now you may have to do that up inverted move multiple times, because if you have one that's already made there, you'll mess it up when you turn it back. So you look for one that it's not paired. So here's one. So up inverted, or whatever you do, just turn the up layer until you get one of those. L, big U, little u, and then you have it. So now if you look, you've paired up the orange and white edges. Now you look for another edge to do. Let's see. Sometimes it gets confusing. Oh, here's one. Blue and orange and blue and orange. So there's that one. So I'm gonna twist the down layer to get it over here and twist this like that. Now notice these are in the same layer and are the same color. That, we don't want that. So the way you fix that is you take one that's on the left and you do L2 B, that's right there, up inverted L, and now they should be opposite colors on opposite things. Now you do the same move as before. So you do big D, little d prime, L inverted, up, you turn the up layer until you get a blank one, L, big U, little u, and now you should have paired up that other edge. So now you look for another one that you haven't done. So there's one. Oh, here's one. Red and yellow and red and yellow. So I twist that there to get it so I can turn this layer down and bring it down. Now I do the same move again. So notice there's a bar there. So I do the big D, little d prime, L. Now if I were just to do U or U prime, it'd mess up that bar. Notice. When you do it, it messes up that bar you already made. So you have to do a blank one. I'll cover if you don't have a blank one in just a second. So here, where's another one? So white and blue and white and blue. So there. So now I'll just twist the bottom one to the top to keep it on that layer. So big U, little u, just because it's the other way. L inverted. Now if I were to do U, I mess it up, so I do that. L inverted, and then big U, little u inverted. Now I have all those. Now if you don't have anything up here, what you want to do before you pair the edge together, so you have these two, I like to keep my fingers on them, and you'll have to turn the bottom layer, the up layer, you can't turn the front layer and the back layer until you get a blank one. So I'll just pretend. So there, I have a blank one, so I just turned the back layer once and I got a blank one. That's how you do it. So now you look for another one. So here's one, they're in the same layer. So if you remember correctly, it's L2 B U prime or U inverted L, and that you get the opposite colors on opposite things. So now I made that the wrong kind of bar. It's not right. So now I do big U, little u, and that, and I get that up there, but I don't have a blank one. So what I have to do is undo what I just did, and I have to turn this one, the up layer one, so it's over there and not right there, so when I turn it, it won't go down, it'll be right there. So big U, little u, L prime, U, L, big D, little d prime, and that you get that edge paired up. So now I have all those, and just look for another edge. Here's one, yellow and orange. Do the same algorithm. It's opposite. There's a blank one. Twist that up, twist it over, get a blank one, and twist it back. Now you should have all those. Here's one. So I'll twist this one. Here, wait, I'll find one to do first. So red and white, wrong layer. So do the algorithm. Now there's a blank one. Twist it over, twist it up, twist the blank one over, and twist it back. Now I look for one that's wrong. So here it is. Here's the wrong one. White and green, and orange and green. Now where's the other? Here's a red and green, and a blue and green, and here's another red and green and blue and green. So now I have to twist this one up until that's in there, because I'm going to need one that's not right already to get this. So algorithm, so they're opposite. Now I twist this one right there, and I do the algorithm, twist the blank one down, and there you go. So now you look for another one you don't have. Here's one. So you have to find one that's wrong. Oops. I have to find one that's wrong. So let me just look. Let me find one that's wrong. Here, wait, I'll actually do green and white because that's easier. So twist that there, twist that up, over. There we go. Now I'm gonna have to find a blank one. Here's one in the back layer. Twist that up, over, boom, here two, over, and there we go. Now I should only have 2 bars left, or you should only have 2 bars left to do. And there are 2 cases. There's one case where it's red and green, or whatever colors you have. It's just like, say, orange and yellow. So orange and yellow, and then it's orange and yellow. Now there's another case where it's not that. And the way you fix that to get it to this state, which is what you want, is you do, I forget what the algorithm is. You do R prime, U, F, and that should get it like that. Now, when you have this, the algorithm you do is big D, little d, R, F prime, U, R prime, F, big D, little d prime, and that you get all of your edges together. Now note, these are called dedges when it's 2 edges paired together. And if you have 5 by 5, they're tredges when you get to this step, and so on and so on. But thanks for watching.